He was sitting on the plane, and he told the passenger next to him that he was gonna jump. He then dashed to the front of the cockpit.
Gosh.
He opened the emergency exit as the plane was rolling on the tarmac.
Oh, gosh.
And just yeeted himself right off of it. So we've gotten some feedback about the show, and several people in our personal lives have said things along the lines of like, they really liked it when in episode 1 and 2 when we were talking about more popular things and regular news.
What's going on?
Yeah, instead of just the gaming news. So we decided to start a new segment. What's it called, Carl?
We're going to call it Hump Day Headlines.
Hump Day Headlines.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Hell yeah.
Time for some news.
All right.
Track sensation tests positive for the marijuanas.
Oh no. My God.
Put her in jail. Put her in jail. So, what's happened here is Miss Sha'carri Richardson, fantastic track star, gold medal favorite in the women's 100 meters, according to New York Times, was suspended for a month for using the devil's lettuce.
Oh my.
What do you think about that, Cameron?
I think, okay, I think the fact that the rule exists is dumb, but on the same hand, it was a rule. So, do I think that... let the track star smoke weed? Come on now.
So, I mean, I would agree. Now, regardless of whether or not your personal beliefs on marijuana, whatever they are, I think it's got nothing to do with the sport. And I think if there's anything that doesn't have anything to do with this sport, it shouldn't matter whether or not they can compete in the sport. Like, you can have your beefs with marijuana, like if you don't think people should smoke it or whatever. But the facts are, what does her smoking a little bit of weed have to do with her ability to run? Like we said, if anything, she might be a little slower because I mean, plenty of tests have been shown that your cognitive function declines.
So I think there's a good middle ground there with regards to sports.
Yeah.
If you show up to the event high out of your mind,
yeah,
okay, maybe not okay.
Yeah.
But just having it in your system, like, do we test? We don't test for alcohol like that, do we?
I wouldn't know.
I don't think so. Like, most, at least in the U.S., not most, but a vast majority of the states are legalizing or not moving towards legalization. You know, why?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. The New York Times article we're reading here, the United States Anti-Doping Agency announced the positive test result Friday morning. Said she had accepted a suspension of 1 month. This could clear her, whatever. I mean, I just don't understand what that has to do with anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it is a rule. You know, she is an Olympian. That the Olympics have rules, and the rules say, hey, don't have any drugs in your system, and she did.
Sure.
Whether or not you consider marijuana a drug or you think this rule is stupid, which I agree with, is beside the point. The fact of the matter is, these guidelines were laid out long before the event, and she did not pass the test.
Right.
Which I feel bad for her, because, you know, having trained her entire life probably for this event, and then, whoops, got high once.
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, her career isn't over, and it's only a 1 month suspension.
No, but the Summer Olympics are only every 4 years.
That's true.
And I mean,
is this the Summer Olympics she was going for?
In Tokyo.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was supposed to be last year. It got delayed because you can't really pandemic. My hope is that with this news story getting as much traction as it has, I mean, this is like global news. This inspires change because this rule is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Like, people smoke weed. People are gonna smoke weed, and a vast majority of states, they can just do that without issue. And I hope that all of this attention causes that to smooth out and they change the rules.
Bill Cosby's a free man. Cool.
Did you see this one?
Huh.
Man who jumped off flight 5356 blames crystal meth, now facing 20 years.
What?
Yeah, okay. According to whatstrending.com, a passenger on flight 5356 headed to Salt Lake City, Utah, charged forward at the cockpit late Friday afternoon. His name was Luis Antonio Victoria Dominguez.
Luis?
33, from La Paz, Mexico.
What's going on? What was happening?
So apparently he was sitting on the plane, and he told the passenger next to him that he was gonna jump.
Gotta jump.
He then dashed to the front of the cockpit, where flight attendants tried to stop him.
Oh, jeez.
Where he abruptly pushed them out of the way.
Oh, my gosh.
He opened the emergency exit as the plane was rolling on the tarmac.
Oh, gosh.
And just yeeted himself right off of it.
Yeet.
So,
my God. What? Can you imagine being on that scene, just like some guy, like obviously high on meth?
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump.
Yeah, you're just sitting on the plane. You know, you got your headphones in or whatever, reading your book, sipping on whatever, and the guy next to you is just like, I need to get off this damn plane.
So he was on a plane headed to Salt Lake City.
So he arrived at LAX on Tuesday, hoping to get to Salt Lake City, but he didn't have a connecting flight laid out. So he hung out in Los Angeles for, I think it was like 3 days.
Jeez.
And turns out 3 days in LA turns you into a meth head. So
oh my God.
He ends up bumming around LA for 3 days.
Oh my goodness.
And then he gets on the plane, apparently high as balls on meth.
So wait a second. He got all the way through airport security? I can't even get a bottle of water through airport security. They let a whole meth head through? What? That's not right. We liked talking a little bit about the news, but we ought to give our own take on it.
Yeah.
And we're not news reporters.
Nope.
But we want to keep an eye on what's going on and just, throw our 2 cents in there and react to it. And hopefully, if this turns out and it does well, every Wednesday from now on. So, if you like what we were seeing, just let us know down below.
Yeah.
And we'll give it to you some more.
Hit that like button. Let us know. Let us know in the comments if you like us doing regular news. Because, I mean, we both enjoy it. We're just deathly afraid of getting canceled.
Don't want that.
Yeah, no. Yeah.